Feel like you need to talk about your new obsession.
My new obsession. A new obsession that is an old obsession that came back around, I guess.
I mean, did
Because
you even know about this group?
oh, absolutely. The songs immediately came back to me. Last night, streaming. By the way, I have a stream, twitch.tv/Victor V Sweet. Every
Wow.
now and then DJ Vavitch, aka Kayla, is on there. And we have some good times, little show-dependent streams. It's worth it. Come hang out and maybe make me be able to quit my job sometime in the next decade. But
Yay.
we're on there last night streaming Pokemon Unite, just hanging out. When I do that, I listen to music. And Kayla was like, well, throw on some Backstreet Boys, whatever. Brought me down the rabbit hole of just listening to old boy bands.
Mm-hmm.
BB Mac, O Town, and then I found or rediscovered Soul Decision.
Oh boy.
And man, first of all, they have a song called Faded, which is great because that's modern terminology
Hella
that
faded.
yeah, that they're using in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and by saying the back, I mean in the past.
Yep.
And man, this song just bangs so hard. I 100% need y'all to like give it a listen. First of all, it starts off like, when I get you home alone, I'm gonna move in nice and close. The unedited version says, when I get you home alone, I'm going to take off all your clothes. Very sexy.
Wow.
And then there's a third version because we're listening to it. I'm fucking ecstatic.
Yeah.
I am like, this is like
You're in
insane.
there.
This song
Mm-hmm.
is so good. And it's like, Kayla, you were saying it's kind of like 80s
Yeah.
inspired boy
The
band.
instrumental especially.
Yeah, it's a classic instrumental, real nice. But I'm like, there's no way the song could get better. But they did the one thing that would have made the song better, and that's the classic, just random rapper coming in,
Fantastic.
throwing out fucking eight
Completely
bars.
unnecessary.
Oh, but it's necessary. He'll give you a quick 8-10 bars, just a stanza,
Yes.
and then he's
Much
out.
like Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole bunch of sonnets.
Yeah, he did. And the rapper Thrust
Oh my God.
wrote a quick stanza and a half for the song Faded by Soul Decision. Another funny thing is that it's I love the way they write it because soul is lowercase and decision is like all caps. That's just good classic
Wow.
90s, early 2000s fucking typography right there.
Artsy,
And of
artsy.
course, I think we have to mention it here because before we got to Soul Decision, which is absolute fire, fantastic, could not recommend it even more. We also listened to O Town, and they have a song
Mm-hmm.
called Liquid Dreams.
Disgusting.
And it's 100% just like, here's all these hot women that I want to bang and that I have wet dreams to, which I just
Disgusting.
find so strange because I'm thinking O Town was a big group when they came out, when they
Yeah.
had this smash hit. There's a high likelihood that they rubbed shoulders with the very women that they made a whole song of,
Yeah,
like,
they name dropped like 20 women.
yeah, Madonna, Halle Berry, Janet Jackson, Selma Hayek. How weird would that be to be like, hey, what's up? We're O Town. We made a song about coming to you. What's up?
Gross. It's just another reason I have no desire to be famous.
It's weird. It is weird.
And then you taught me what that gross thing is.
What gooning is, and having a
Gross.
goon cave and being a gooner.
There's nothing wrong with masturbation, but in excess, yucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Just don't do
It's
it,
called having a
please.
porn addiction.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
In short, if y'all don't know what gooning or gooners are or anything, it's just these people who, like, they've got like the fucking, you remember in the Dark Knight when they're hella spying on all of Gotham and it's just like everyone, they have that, but
Oh
like
my God, that's
nothing but
horrifying.
just porn on every monitor. And these men and women just stay there and like masturbate all day, every day.
That sounds painful.
It sounds exhausting.
Yeah, honestly.
I'll make another reference with fucking Futurama when they have death by snoo snoo. They're talking about how the mind is willing but the flesh is weak.
Yeah.
That is, I feel like it would just melt away.
Your penis? It would just fall off?
Yeah. It's just, you're fucking taking the meat off the bone.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, bleh.
There's a horror movie in this. At least one kill.
Oh, for
In the
sure.
near future, someone's gonna die in their goon cave to like Freddy Krueger or something.
Where were you? What happened? What changed?
Hey yo, welcome back to another delicious. Oh my goodness, would you look at that spread? Oh, we got
What?
pumpkins.
Oh.
We got some squash, which I guess is kind of like what a pumpkin is, but not quite. We got some turkey. Oh goodness, everything's brown. Hey, what is that?
No.
Is that some cranberry sauce? Get it out of here. It's the bad color. We're not supposed to have that around.
Oh, okay. What the hell? Where are you going with this?
Bury it under just the smallest layer of dirt. That's good enough.
Mm-hmm. Great. What the hell was that?
It's just setting the mood, getting
This
everyone
isn't a
excited.
Thanksgiving episode.
We're world building. No, but it's a fall episode.
No,
it's fall.
but like food.
It's fall food, fall foods. I don't know. The point is, everyone, we'd like to welcome y'all to the table, welcome y'all into the mess hall, or I guess in this film, welcome y'all to the field where we all eat at the same time.
Yay!
It's a show-dependent dinner party here right now.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's fall, it's spooky season. We've officially kicked it off, but we haven't gone super spooky yet.
Not yet.
So we decided let's take a trip to the past to something that was super spooky to Kayla.
Yep.
We'll get there in a second. Before I go any further, Sho-Dependent podcast. Hey, hello, welcome back. What are we? It's a podcast that talks about relationships and media and our relationships with them. We explore our codependent tendencies with the things that we love or loved, how those things shaped us into who we are today. And hey, has that relationship changed? Do we still love it? Or have we moved past it?
I don't know. We gotta find out.
I want to say proverbial wool been pulled over our eyes? Out of our eyes? What's the saying?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Because it's when wool over your eyes.
That's when you're being tricked.
Yeah, so we've taken the wool off. We can see, hey, not everything's as it seems.
Mm-hmm. And there's some literal wool over some people's eyes in this story.
Oh, well, ain't that something?
Ain't that just something special?
The guy that just keeps on talking, his name is Eddie. Hey, how you doing?
There he is. Apparently from Brooklyn or something. I don't know.
And waiting patiently as she always does.
That's what I do.
Here's my other half, Kayla.
Hello. Hi, everybody. How are we today?
The weather's kind of cooling down where we are.
Thank God.
Very nice.
Oh,
can't wait for it to get cooler and officially really kick off the spookiness. But Kayla, how are you feeling today? Anything to report?
Yeah, I'm a working woman now.
Oh yeah, she's got pants on.
I always wear pants.
You know what I mean. The proverbial pants.
Mm-hmm.
That's my word of the day.
Now I'm contributing to our household again.
There we go.
Feels awful. I mean, from a moral standpoint, feels a lot better.
Sure.
But, just, I hate it.
Uh-huh.
But.
As you should.
It must be done,
Yeah, it must be done. It's unfortunate in this world we live in that we have to do this stuff. Why can't I just enjoy my life?
Because we can't.
Well, sometimes it kind of almost makes you feel like you just want to run away.
Ooh.
Maybe go live in the woods.
Oh, yeah. That could be nice.
Form a colony of our own.
Like a cult? Are you suggesting we form a cult?
I mean, do I have to work again?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, we can't make a society work unless people are willing to work.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have to work.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
So you want to exploit people?
I mean, how else are you going to make a living here in capitalist society, huh?
You got me there, Jeffrey Bezos.
Oh, fucking pull the mask off my head. Jeffrey Bezos!
Bezos. There he is in the flesh. Horrifying.
Yeah.
Anyway, how are you feeling, dear?
How am I feeling? I don't know. I'm feeling fine, I guess. I got the spooky Ubies mug right
The
here.
spooky ubies.
So that's helping me feel better. Got a little cafecito. Trying to lay off the caffeine so hard. I was going hard before. It's been kind of nice not having as much. The decaf is still pretty good. Definitely tastes different, but it's fine. And other than that, excited for the spooky vibes to keep going. I've been watching hella spooky movies.
You really have.
I've soft committed to doing a 61 for 61. So I've just been watching a ton. I got a break coming up from work, so I'm gonna watch hella movies then. And hey, maybe what I should do, because I'm going to try and stream on TikTok once again, twitch.tv/Victor V Sweet. It's the plugging yourself episode.
This is the plug episode. Yep.
Haha. Hey, maybe I can do I did a 61 for 61. Here's what I thought about all these movies, a bunch of TikTok videos, things. And
that sounds fun.
Yeah, so follow us on TikTok, Sho-Dependent Pod. TikTok. We'll plug again later. But without further ado, Kayla, what are we talking about here today? For the illiterates in our audience, what are we talking about?
Yeah, they choose not to read the title. They just want to be surprised.
I'm different. I don't fit in.
Yeah. They've got the auto download set up. So honestly, as soon as they see there's new episode, they just hit play. And we love that.
Aw. God, that's like the dream.
Right. We love. But today we are going to be talking about the 2004 film by none other than M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong himself.
Wow.
The Village.
Couldn't respect the man's name.
No.
The Village.
He's got more flops than hits, okay?
Right off the beat, I just got to say, how the hell does this man keep getting movies made? I mean, for the most part, I'd say they're at least a little entertaining.
I mean,
I haven't seen some of his most ass movies.
What's the worst rated film he's made?
Probably Avatar, The Last Airbender.
You are the Avatar, Ong.
The Avatar?
Ong.
Yeah. Sokka. Yeah, that one's probably the worst, but he's had a lot of fucking stinkers. And this one, we'll see what we think about it. We'll come to a
conclusion at the end of this.
But this one definitely maybe possibly has an odor coming from it.
It has a distant.
Hey, but he's had some hits. We didn't see the Batista one with a real life wizard Rupert Grint in it.
Oh my god! I wonder if
that
he does
one's
magic.
Fire. There's a few other M. Night Shyamalan films that I enjoy. Obviously, we've done Signs. He's had some bangers, but So without further ado, once again, let's get to the meet cute.
It's a meet cute, baby. It's how we met this thing.
So to be more specific, this movie came out in July of 2004. So that 100% tells me that I was 13 when this came out.
Oh, wow. Well, that is helpful.
And better and rarer still.
You have a memory?
I 100% went and saw this in theaters.
What? No way.
When I was 13 years old.
Why were you allowed to go watch this movie?
First of all, it's PG-13. It's not rated R. I was parental guidance 13. I could go as I pleased.
Wow.
I had my school ID. Yeah, that's right. I'm 13. Let me in. I'm a bad boy. I've never snuck into a movie.
Really?
Here's the thing I don't understand, having rewatched this, which we will further explore here in a minute. Yes, really. I'm a good boy. I was a good boy as a kid. I was afraid of everything. I didn't want to get in trouble. My mother would have been upset. My father would have shook his head at me. That's not what I want. That's not what I want.
Just your father. Just my son disappointed me.
I 100. That worked on me 100%.
Oh yeah.
Legitimately, the cliche of we're not mad. We're just
We're just
disappointed. I was like,
disappointed.
oh, my
This is
parents
so much worse.
don't like me.
Please just yell at me next time.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, it's weird because probably just off the brand that was M. Night Shyamalan and having seen Signs, I guess saw this trailer, talked with my friends about it, and we were like, let's go see this film. It looks interesting. It's M. Night
Mm-hmm.
Shyamalan. He made Signs. It's got to be good, right?
Oh boy.
I remember not enjoying this film at all when I saw it at 13.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed very interesting, but as we became, as well, as it became his character traits or flaw, M. Night
Mm.
Shyamalan loves a twist.
Ah, twisty.
And the twist in this one ruined it for me at 13. I'm
Oh,
now 32.
yeah.
We'll talk about how I felt about it here in a minute.
There you go. Well, for me with this movie, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of the film that I thought was scary as a child
Yeah.
or like young. I mean, July 2004, I was in third grade. So I was about 8 years
How
old.
did you watch this movie back then?
So,
Weren't you raised Mormon?
yes. So we had some friends that were like Jack Mormon, right? And my parents really
Oh.
liked them. And we would go over to their house. And a lot of the times the adults would watch a movie together, you know, and the kids would play.
There you
But
go.
a lot of the time I get bored with playing with the kids. So
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
I'd sneak my way in and just,
You were beyond that.
it was funny because I'd bribe my way into the room by like, I'll rub your feet if you let me watch the movie.
Oh,
And
God.
then, yeah. And so I'd like rub my family. I mean, we were really close with them. They were like family.
Sure.
So I ended up watching a large portion of this movie
Uh-huh.
and immediately regretted doing that because it
Until I
scared
ran
the.
out of the room.
I think I did at one point run out of the room. And then I begged my middle brother to
Mhm.
sleep in my bed with me that night
Oh,
because I
jeez.
was so scared and I just didn't want to be alone. And I was freaking out. And then I eventually fell asleep and I slept so hard that I kicked him out
There
of
you go.
bed. And yeah, so he didn't let me forget
When I
that.
awoke, there was a him-sized just cut out in the wall. The outline of his body as he flew out of the house.
Yep. But it's something about these monsters. I think it particularly, and we'll get more into it later, but it particularly upset me because it did remind me of something that I used to like when I was younger. And to
Uh-oh.
see that kind of bastardized and turned into like this evil thing,
Oh,
I
my.
think really was upsetting to me. But we'll get more into
Interesting.
that later.
Oh, interesting.
Interesante.
Wow. Okay. Well, color me intrigued.
Ooh. Well, you better keep listening to this episode then. Getting to know each other.
Look at all those lame monsters lined up in front of me.
I feel like you should start off because you have such a much more clear memory of this as a child that for me, like rewatching it this time was truly like it felt like the first time.
Oh, sure.
Minus like the big points that I did subconsciously like remember.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's funny, the way memories work. It's kind of like when you've heard a song for the first time in like 10 years and yet you still remember all the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this movie once at 13, did not enjoy it, have been shitting on it ever since. And this is only the second time in my entire life I've ever seen this film.
Yeah.
And yet I remembered like all the major story beats, even like, I mean, we're going to spoil everything, but my guy Joaquin Phoenix is in there. Quick little tangent. Ugh.
Yeah.
So many big names in this fucking movie.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was so surprised.
M. Night Shyamalan had that fucking thing back then. We had Sigourney Weaver. We had Joaquin Phoenix. We had Bryce Dallas Howard. We had, what's his name? The guy with the
Mad
big
Eye
nose.
Moody.
Yeah, Mad Eye Moody. We had, God, what's his name? He's the pianist. He's a great actor. He's in all the Wes Anderson films.
Oh yeah, he's the weird one in this movie.
He's in there. Someone's
and
yelling.
By weird, I mean
someone's yelling at their phone.
He's really just like autistic, right?
Oh yeah,
like,
he's just hanging out. He's got a little something going on. It's fine.
He's just got, but they don't treat him medically because apparently they don't believe in any of that. So
but just so many big names in this. I was baffled. We had fucking Jesse Eisenberg hanging out back when he like didn't do anything. He was in the movie for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Cup of coffee and left.
Delicious.
So that was weird. But even at the point where Joaquin Phoenix gets fucking stabbed, as soon as like that scene started, I was like, "Oh shit, I remember this."
Which is like, why do I remember this? The past.
Yeah. So
well, much like the movie we watched last night, unfortunately, I don't think I'm ever gonna forget just how bad it was.
Yeah, Skinamarink, terrible film. Do not watch it. It's not worth it. It's legitimately just watching paint dry while the kid sort of asks you a question from the other room for 90 minutes.
Oh my God.
It's horrendous, but
miserable.
Yeah. So anyways, M. Night's back at it. Huge names. I found myself remembering pretty much every major story beat and looking at it, I guess, with fresh eyes as an adult.
Fresher eyes,
just more discerning eyes, because I
mean, you were 13. You were probably expecting like jump scares,
and that's one of the things I have written down here is like, why did I even want to watch? How did I sit through this movie?
What was the marketing like to make you want to go see it?
That's a very infamous thing. Is that the marketing made it look like a horror movie? It made it look like a scary creature feature, slasher type. And so that's just another classic case of just bad marketing or marketing making it. They tried to get butts in seats.
Well, which
I think is why when the twist happens, everyone was so upset.
Yeah.
I just find it so interesting. I don't see how a 13-year-old Eddie sat through this film in the movie theaters. I feel like it was so like talky and so like kind of trying to be like a serious like art house film.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty artsy, so...
That, like, what did this movie do for a 13-year-old Eddie? Nothing. It was never going to win. Off. That it did.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this movie is just kind of... It's like you said, it's very... I don't know, because it's slow.
It is a slow
narrative.
It's like dialogue heavy, hardly any action.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's very artsy, it's very slow. And I think that the reason it was probably so scary to me, or one of the reasons I should say rather, is because I truly, as an 8-year-old, probably couldn't comprehend a lot of what was going on. I just knew the ambiance was unnerving and I didn't like the monster. So
yeah. And to M. Night Shyamalan's credit, I do think he's very gifted at crafting a unsettling ambiance.
Yeah.
Because the movie is, I think, well made.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie.
From a 32-year-old Eddie perspective, I think this movie does a lot of things well.
Yeah, I really like the aesthetic and the coloring of this film is very nice.
The man knows how to set a scene.
Yeah.
And he knows how to linger and make you feel like, oh, is something going to happen? But I think it would sort of behoove us a bit to explain this movie a bit.
Yeah, probably. Do we want to start with the twist?
I don't know. Do you think we should?
I mean,
we could. I mean,
it's a really old movie. It's almost 20 years old now.
Yeah, 2000. Oh my God, it's almost 20 years.
Yeah, so
that means I'm 20 years. Oh,
old man.
I'm about to be 20 years older than the day I sat in the movie theater and watched The Village.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. Life is scary.
So yeah, we may as well. I'll do this. I'll do a quick synopsis, then we'll talk about the thing because for The Village, it's set up as like sort of like an old Amish like community.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it seems very
culty.
Yeah, it's definitely set in like, I want to say not pioneer times, but close.
Yeah. Feels like that. We got all of the whites.
Yep. Not
There's
a
no
single bit
melanin to
of
speak of
melanin. No.
until M. Night shows up at the
The
11th hour.
Fitzpatricks are ones and twos. Yeah, that was an
Uh-huh.
esthetician joke.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
Hey.
got them.
Very nice.
Got their asses.
Old world. Something's wrong, though. They've got these creatures called...
The ones whom we do not... those who we do not speak of.
Yes. So that's very ominous. You're like, what the hell is this? They don't like the color red. They call it the bad color. And it just sort of seems like these creatures are stalking the town. No one's allowed to leave the area because the creature said somehow, which here's the point I just have a question of. They apparently have an agreement with these creatures.
How?
It's like, did you all speak with them? Do they speak English? How did this conversation happen?
How did we just decided one
day? Did you sign a peace treaty with those you do not speak of? Do they have names? Is it Frank? What's happening?
Did you just pass notes back and forth in the woods?
Yeah,
like did you toss it over the line?
Send a pigeon 2 feet into the woods and it was thrown back out as a carcass and like, no, you can't leave.
Like, nope, the answer is no.
The
knights who say yeah.
So they're not allowed to leave. Kid fucking dies at the beginning, and Joaquin, his main thing is like, I want to go out in the woods. I want to go to the towns, which is somehow through the woods to get like better medicine so we don't all hella die like this kid did.
Wow.
And he's also in love with Bryce Dallas Howard, who is blind.
Aren't we all?
And she plays a major role in the end.
Yeah.
So we can get to the twist now.
The twist. So the twist is, see, here's the thing.
The first of 2 twists.
Yeah, there are 2 twists. But the thing with the twist is it's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know about you, but I wanted the twist to be like the stereotypical kind of scary movie, fill in the blank. Like, oh, they're part of a cult. And that cult, like, has an agreement with a deity that, has entrapped them in this situation. And they made, like, a blood oath or something like that. Lo and behold, that is not the case at all. It's just a group of really sad people who went through an assortment of tragedies, who went to, like, trauma therapy together, who decided, you know what, the world's such a fucked up place. Let's make our own. And they somehow convince enough people to sustain a town to go live in the center of a wildlife sanctuary.
Yes.
Which is completely fenced off, that's weird.
Well, M. Night Shyamalan acting in this movie himself. First of all, you're on twist number 2. You didn't even say the first twist. But twist number 2 is that they're in modern day. And M. Night Shyamalan in his own film is like, I got to get in there and explain this to people. Otherwise, they're going to ask questions. So he's like, oh, I guess the main like elder guy, because they have a council of elders. The main elder guy has hella money and his family like paid off the government to like allow no one to go inside the preserve. And they even made it a no-fly zone. So this guy's got to be like a trillionaire.
He's super money.
So that's twist number 2.
Yeah.
Because Bryce Dallas Howard, she makes it out somehow being blind, makes it out, is in modern day. As Kayla said, there's just a bunch of people, which this brings upon this question. If all these elders came to there to do that, how did they get like, because I can get the kids, they were probably born there.
Yeah, the
what
children.
What about like the middle-aged people? Are they? But they're seemingly not in on it either. So how the hell do they have, did they just randomly like abduct people, Jigsaw style? They're like, you're in this cult now.
They were adopted into the society. And part of that adoption was brainwashing, apparently.
I guess, but they're like not aware.
No, they have no idea that this is all a ruse.
It's just, it doesn't make sense because they were all not that much younger in their pictures. It's not like they went when they were like teenagers.
And some
of them,
went
when they were like 5 years younger.
I feel like there may have been 1 or 2 people that was older than the elders.
Yeah.
But I could be mistaken.
Anyways, that's twist number 2. That right there was like, that was a bit much. But twist number one,
Yeah.
the thing that I think
The
the
one that
movie's
pisses
infamous
everybody
for
off. Yeah.
is they set up those who we do not speak of. Pretty cool character design, I think. They look
Enough to
scary.
make me want to shit myself.
They do look
Yeah.
scary. They're
They
like sort of
are.
hedgehog-ish,
Yeah,
porcupine-ish.
porcupine, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like tall creatures, spikes
Very long
going through.
fingers.
Yeah, wear red, so that's a bad color. And they just sort of like meander around, but do it menacingly.
Yeah. And they only really go out at night.
Yeah, but they have like a barrier with fucking giant flames and like a night watch to make sure that these creatures aren't out there. And we get a couple. It's only a couple. Some pretty
Yeah.
good scares. I don't know if we call them scares, just good like moments
Mm-hmm.
where you see like a red cloak and you're like, oh shit, what is that? And then
Yeah.
the thing almost gets the blind lady, but Joaquin shows up at the perfect time and gets her out of there. Adrian Brody is the name of the guy with the big nose, pianist. There.
Happy it came back to you.
Got it. He's in
Good
this.
job. Yeah. He's got a very distinct face. Well, it's revealed like 2/3 of the way through, I'd say.
Pretty early.
That yeah. Actually, yeah, because it's a double twist. It's probably 2/3 of the way through that we find out that those we do not speak of are actually just the elders.
Yeah.
In costumes.
Yeah.
And they take turns like scaring the people in the village.
Uh-huh.
Which is super fucked up.
Yeah, it just serves their idea of we need to keep people here because the outer society isn't good. So the only way we can keep people from leaving is by scaring them.
Yeah, and making a bad society.
Scare them into submission. It's a society where apparently no one has like ever committed a crime.
Yeah, which is weird. I mean, that's just kind of human nature sometimes.
Yeah,
but I guess the boys kind of like teeter on breaking the rules, right? With the game where they put their back to the woods.
Oh, yeah. You know, boys will be boys.
Disgusting.
And they like to play games to test their limits. Jesse Eisenberg's in there eating up
Little
screen time,
bitch-ass.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's strange. A crime happens. Adrian Brody stabs Joaquin Phoenix. Bryce Dallas Howard's like, oh, I need to go save the person I love. Her dad, who's an elder, reveals everything to her because he's like, well, we can't just allow a person to die to like serve our goal, even though later they do that exact thing.
Oh, what? No way.
It brings upon all this. I think ultimately the major question is, what purpose does this twist serve?
Yeah.
Because I think it would have been much cooler if, let's say, Joaquin's idea in the film was true. Because his idea is, if I don't have ill intent, the monsters will sense it and let me through.
Yeah, if I'm not afraid.
Yeah, if I'm not afraid.
Just face them head on.
They'll leave me alone because they'll know, like, I'm pure of heart or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been great if, like, that was just the story. If it turned out that Joaquin was correct.
Yeah.
And Bryce Dallas Howard, the blind woman, shows so much strength. First of all, a blind woman going out to do this is insane. Let alone there's creatures out there that she cannot see that are like stalking her.
Probably real animals as well.
Yeah.
Like they're on a wildlife preserve. There are probably wild animals like cougars and wolves. Like they have to be out there, right?
The fear of the forest is one of the most human fears. We talked about it in our Witch episode.
In the Witch,
so play on that. Have her go out there. She doesn't know what's happening. And then have her encounter the monsters. Have it be like super scary, jump scares, they're chasing her, whatever. And then have it be the fact that like Joaquin was correct and she like stands up to them and they come in close and do like the fucking horror movie like face to face.
Yeah,
and she's
the
not
breath
backing
on the
down.
Face thing, yeah.
And then they're like back off and like she prevails. Not only like in the literal sense of against her demons, but she prevails in showing that like she's blind, but she's capable. Because that's what her father says. She's just as capable, if not more, than a lot of the
yeah.
people in the village. So have that be the thing. And she prevails both literally and metaphorically against like the monsters and the demons in her life. And I think that is a much more fun story than like, oh yeah, we just put on costumes to scare people because it's the modern day. Oh no. I don't know. I think that's the problem that a lot of people have. It's just what does the twist do?
The tension is immediately released, and you're just left angry with the people who started this thing. You don't really have like empathy for them in like the sense that like, oh, they're traumatized, like that's the reason that they do this. It's like, no, just because bad things happen to you doesn't mean that you get to like shape the world to your likeness. Like that's just not.
Yeah, and like who are you to tell these people that they like are supposed to live here and you're controlling their lives and keeping them ignorant of the world and modern medicine? And like the kid early, he died because they didn't have modern medicine. Like you damned that kid to death because you didn't want to just give him a fucking like Tylenol or something.
Yeah, or whatever he needed. Yeah. It's pretty insane because what do you think Shyamalan's message of this is? Because I'm confused on what the moral is supposed to be.
Yeah, and that's the hard part
because at the end you don't really have any good feelings other than you know that Joaquin lives.
Yeah.
Or at least you assume he does.
Right? And because they immediately go back on their thing, like, we're not going to let someone die. But then another part of the twist is that Adrian Brody, he's, kind of got a few mental problems going on.
Yeah.
He finds one of the costumes and, like, uses it to pursue Bryce Dallas Howard because he's, like, in love with her in, like, a weird way, obsessed with her, maybe.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Like, and this, I think, is kind of like another thing that they could have played on, which is, are the monsters even real or not? So it was kind of a cool moment when he shows up in the costume and she doesn't know if it's a real monster or, why is this costume here? What's happening? So it's almost like...
Also, why would the elders, like, do this? Because she knows, like, why are they fucking with me?
Yeah,
like,
so it's
they
like,
know...
because they plant the little seed and say, like, oh, well, there used to be a tale that, like, there were monsters in these woods, and that's what we took to make the thing. So it's almost like he could have done that fun twist. That would have been a better twist.
Turns
like,
out
the monsters were real.
Yeah, but they should be just, like, they could, like, look slightly different.
Yeah.
And maybe Bryce Dallas Howard, what's her character's name?
I don't fucking remember.
Let me look at my notes. I don't want Ivy. Ivy goes to, like, confront them, like yells in the monster's face and goes to rip off the mask because she thinks it's a mask.
Yeah.
And it's not a mask. Yeah. Oh my God.
Shit.
Right? We love moments like that. Right?
Like,
Metal as hell.
God damn.
And then I'd shit my pants and we would all run and scream and it'd be great.
And that's a fun twist because that serves like you already downplayed, like, oh, this is fake. And then the audience like, oh shit.
And then there's the motivator for her to return back to her village where she is safe and she can continue to perpetuate the myth. Even though it initially starts as a lie, it turns out to be a truth.
It was real. Yeah.
Exactly.
Those are so fun. Those are like the most fun things as like a kid when like TV shows had the Halloween special. I'm talking Hey Arnold, where they had like the ghost train and they're like, oh, well, I guess it was just a myth. And then at the end, it's a real fucking ghost on the ghost train. And then little Eddie's got chills on his face, like, oh, it was real.
Holy
like,
fucking shit.
You know?
Yeah. But anything that sends a tingle down your spine. There were no tingles on spines in this film, unfortunately.
No, absolutely not. I legitimately got like tingles on my spine from your twist of the thing being real. Like why can't M. Night Shyamalan do that? He fucking has all these movies, man.
I know.
Anyways, part of the twist, Adrian Brody chases after her. He ends up dying. And then the elders are like, whoa, we could use his death. It's like the monsters got him. So it'll help us keep people under our thumb and like keep them here. It's like, oh, you mean the exact thing you didn't want to do?
But they're like, oh, thank God. The guy that has like mental issues and like doesn't fit into our society,
looks
he's
like
gone.
It solved itself.
It works out for us because now we don't have to deal with his chaotic tendencies.
Right. So I'm not sure. I think his whole message is just sort of like, it's hard to even say. Just
Yeah,
like that the
it's hard to
traumas of
pinpoint
the
a
modern world can be so hurtful to someone that they would want to run away and almost start fresh, I guess is
mm-hmm.
the message. That they would go to like such far lengths as to essentially subjugate people
Yeah.
just to like not be in the modern world.
Yeah, because like their intention, although like they think that it is like a moral good,
Uh-huh.
they're taking away agency from people.
Yeah.
And, that's,
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of like
it's
what
kind of like
God does,
God.
right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so it's a
Oh,
very
that's what I was thinking.
similar to it's like a metaphor of like they become their own gods. And
Mm-hmm.
so they have to create a devil to
Yeah.
keep themselves in power. I
Mm.
guess is kind of maybe what he was going for. It's hard to tell because it is a distracting like plot because I feel like all the air comes out of the sails as soon as that is
Mm-hmm.
revealed. It's
Yeah.
such a bummer.
It is a bummer because, and that's, I think ultimately it's the marketing's fault. And sometimes
Yeah.
that happens. A movie's set up a certain way, you set the expectations to a certain level. And then as soon as that isn't what you get, you're like, well, what's the
This is
point?
shitty. Yeah.
You know, it'd be like going into, I don't know, Alien or Aliens.
And then it's a love story
Well,
or
yeah, not
something
only
like
that,
that.
it's a
Yeah.
love story, but also like the aliens were just like people dressing up in costumes and like they weren't actually in
You mean the
danger.
village?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's legitimately the same thing. Like any creature feature, any slasher, like what if Michael Myers wasn't actually killing people? He just like, oh, everyone was playing like a joke.
It's like
to
any
like
Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that, but like not good and fun for kids.
Amen. Yeah, I think that before we move on from this point, I did want to kind of draw a similar neg comparison. Yeah, this is a neg with Ari Aster.
Oh yeah, get there.
Doing the same thing. One of my biggest pet peeves, if not my biggest pet peeve with Ari Aster, is that he uses people with physical or mental differences as a fear tactic, which is not only like immoral and wrong and like very exploitative, but also just dumb. Because it's like, I understand that there is a certain level of uneasiness one may feel when around somebody with different mental capacities than you. And that can be unsettling, but I think it is in very poor taste to rely on that solely as a fear tactic.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the horror genre. Like,
yeah,
these people have already been exploited for all of human history. Why perpetuate these negative stereotypes and lean on them as crutches just to fulfill a cheap scare? Because they're not scary. They're just people who are different. And in some cases, like in this film, he just needed help.
Yeah.
He obviously needed to have some serious interventions that he didn't receive as a child. And now
maybe could have been helped in the modern world.
Oh, imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar in nature to the classic horror movie trope of, oh, they're schizophrenic. That's why they did all this. Relying on those mental illnesses, mental capacities to explain as to, oh, this person's different. They're a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of my major. Yeah, I agree. Ari Aster, he's a hack. And fucking, especially in Midsommar, I mean, what did that even serve?
No,
it just served to be like, look at this person. He's weird and different.
Wow, this person has a facial deformity. Be afraid. It's like,
oh,
what?
Doesn't he look weird?
Honestly, like they were like that character was like one of like the less scary, probably the least scary person in that entire cult.
Yeah.
In Midsommar. Anyway, stop exploiting people in the modern era. Like, get over it, people.
Absolutely. So the twist and twist 2 kind of just serve to downplay everything. I think that's ultimately the thing is when you expect one thing and you get something completely different, it's hard for a movie to recover.
Yeah, for sure.
And the last thing I'll say based around this twist, and then we can sort of talk about, like, I guess things that it did well and how
Yeah.
we feel about it. Because while the twist and all that is worth shitting on,
It has been for like
and has been
all
by,
time.
yeah, us and many more people, I do think there are some good things. But the funny thing about this that I love that always happens with situations like this, where the twist is like, oh, this person we know has been in on it the whole time, is because I wrote down the question: do they have characters who are in on the twist talking and acting as if they don't already know? And they did, because I wrote this down at the point in the movie where, like, a bunch of their cattle was slaughtered by those who we do not speak of.
Oh yeah.
And then we have two elders who are like looking at a door and are like, oh, well, what could have made it? It has to be something tall. Like the chipmunk or like a hedgehog couldn't scratch this tall. And it's like, these two people fucking know what it is. Who are they talking to? Are they doing this for us, the audience? Are they aware they're in a movie? No one else was in the scene. Who are they playing and acting this up for? They know that it's not real.
But my question is, do all of the elders know?
Oh, they all knew when he said, like, oh, I told my daughter. They were all there, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? You're gonna ruin everything we worked for.
That's
So
true.
they all know. I mean, they were all in the picture. They all
Yeah.
knew what they came to do.
Maybe they drank their own Flavor Aid too hard, and they've
I
kind
don't
of
know.
forgotten. I don't know.
I think it's just a flaw in being like, well, I can't let on that they know, so I'm going to
Yeah,
make
it's a
them act like
continuity
they don't know.
error.
But it's like, but they know the whole time. So now you're just making me feel stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're insulting my intelligence by showing me, like, dude, I don't know. Who are they acting for? The audience?
I
They're
guess.
acting for us to, like, sell it to us, but they don't need to do that because they already know.
That's so dumb.
It's always,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Now I'm angry again. Jesus.
I just always find that funny. It's like the classic thing of, like, in horror movies when the stalker runs by the camera. It's like that's not a scare for the characters. That's a scare for us. That's a scare for the audience. Good for them. They know they're in a movie. They're doing that for us.
Yeah.
Michael Myers wants us to be scared.
Yes.
So good things.
Good things. Oh God, where do we start with the good things? Oh, I guess now would probably be a good time for me to talk about why I found these monsters so unsettling.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I piqued your intrigue, and now we're circling back.
There you go.
So I think I've mentioned to you, and maybe on the podcast before, I was obsessed with the Jim Henson movie, The Dark Crystal, growing up. Mm-hmm. And the monsters in this film are extraordinarily similar to the Skeksis. I believe that's what they're called.
The
Skeksis. You want to look them up as a reference?
No, I know what they look like. You know what
they look like? Well, they're very similar, right? They've got the very long cloaks,
Mm-hmm.
the animalistic features like feathers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these monsters have like porcupine spikes coming out, but they've got that big hunchback. They're pretty tall. Yeah. And yeah, I was just, I mean, I don't think I ever really loved the Skeksis. I thought they were more like cool,
Mm-hmm.
but these things were like the evil version of that to my child brain. And I was like, no, the Skeksis.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just sad because I think that it was just already something that was so ingrained in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
To see it like twisted in that way made me very upset.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had been watching The Dark Crystal since I was a little kid. Like, that is an old, deep memory. And then to kind of see that projected in a way where it could hurt me or actively. And maybe I wasn't even necessarily afraid of them hurting me, but I think I was kind of scared that I don't know, there was the image that really I remember bothering me from the movie was when what's his bucket?
Joaquin Phoenix.
No, not Joaquin.
Adrian
Brody, when he falls into the pit and dies. And that was like extremely upsetting for me because it was sad. because
Yeah,
he's
it
like,
is
oh,
sad.
this poor guy, like. But I think it was also, I guess it's also scary because it's a person that Ivy trusted
Yeah.
and really, loved on some level.
Hmm.
To see him go through that pain. And she probably didn't even know it was him until she got back to
Oh
town.
yeah, possibly, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she wasn't privy to like all the other stuff.
No, because she didn't know that one of the costumes was locked under the floorboards in the
Right.
quiet room.
It's here.
Under the floorboards.
I think looking on this with essentially fresh eyes as an adult and
Yeah.
being aware of the twists before watching
Mm-hmm.
it and expecting them to
You're
happen.
like, oh, here it comes.
Yeah, while I do still think that they don't serve the movie well, the plot I think that he wrote was not done justice by the twists that he put into it.
Absolutely. I agree with that completely.
But I do think that for one, the acting was good in this film.
Yeah.
The atmosphere he created was unsettling. Stage, I don't know, what is it? Stage, not direction, the fucking like cinematography, I guess.
Yeah.
Stage design, set design, I think was good.
It
Like,
was very pretty.
yeah, the colors with their cloaks, the red contrasting to the yellow that they're like the good colors supposed to wear. And I think that like Joaquin's motives and then later Bryce Dallas Howard's motives were good. The love story was sweet. Like there
Yeah.
were good things in this film.
Mm-hmm.
And I think even knowing the twist and being able to sort of, I guess, try and look past it, I think that the film is good. I just don't
He
think it's
said
like,
with a very strong question mark
yeah,
at
I
the
don't
end.
know. And that's the thing. Like, after we finished watching it, like,
Yeah, I wasn't
I
mad.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was well made. And I could get, as you said, the elders suffered their traumas. They tried to lock it away,
Mm-hmm.
literally in boxes.
Yeah.
And it is
Oh, that
sad.
wasn't on the nose at all, was it?
Yeah. But I did think it was sad. Like I found myself being sad for them at the end. Like, yeah, they suffered horrible losses in the modern world and things that I guess were modern problems, like a lot of murder and a lot of this and that. Um, but I don't know. I think the movie is good, but the twist kept it from being great,
Amen.
which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
is really sad because I want to like it more,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't get there.
Uh-huh.
There's also an interesting relationship. I mean, obviously, it seems like this cult is kind of built off the back of kind of staunch, quote unquote, Christian values,
Oh yeah.
kind of like that, purity and things. And then we get that metaphor continued with the use of red as like the bad color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sin, and red is traditionally like a color of passion and love. And none of the characters in the film are allowed to express
Mm-hmm.
physical or romantic intimacy,
Oh yeah.
seemingly like in any way. It's a lot of like quiet pining and like hand holding.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much all we're allowed to see. And even us as the audience, we don't even see Joaquin and Ivy kiss really at all.
No, it's like
Like
sort
they
of
go
slightly off
in
camera.
towards each other and then it pans away quick.
Yeah.
So we like it's such like a virginal society, and I guess
Yeah.
that Ivy is kind of like our Virgin Mary.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of like our martyr.
Yeah.
And she kind of has to go through all these things while being essentially a perfect person.
Yeah.
And her one plight is her blindness.
Right.
Which is, another, I don't know, another
Yeah.
thing that's interesting.
Yeah, it's also interesting they never really explicitly say like what their beliefs are, really get into it. But it does
No.
very much feel like Christian and very like old world values and all that stuff, which
Mhm.
is inherently more, Christian and influenced by religion
Yeah,
and
and
all
just
that.
very like anti
Yeah.
sexuality, anti self-expression.
Hmm.
But I
But at
don't
least
know.
they have women in power, so
Yeah, I mean, there's something, but too bad there's no people of color
Yeah,
at
well,
all. But
baby steps, baby
baby
steps.
steps, baby steps.
Yeah, they said we gotta get out of the fucking city.
Hmm.
There's too many black people.
Oh no!
Look at these fucking Mexicans over here. We gotta go to the
Stop
preserve.
it! This is a load of particles. Sorry, I sneezed. Ow, my boobs.
Oh Lord.
That hurt my chest. Ow.
I think the
Okay.
last thing I want to say here before we sort of wrap this up, because I just found this
Wrap it up.
as a very funny but realistic thing, is near the end, Bryce Dallas / Ivy. Her quest turns from a quest of confronting monsters to just going on a hike. Yes, she's blind, so it's very hard, but the stakes, as you said, are lowered dramatically.
Yeah. I mean, the love of her life is like on his deathbed, but other than that,
but when it
there
comes
are
to
no
like
literal monsters
you
trying
don't
to
have
kill
to
her.
literally confront demons. You just have to like try not to fall in a hole, which she avoids.
She does fall,
Barely.
but she doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Early on in her quest, she's accompanied by two dudes,
Two little bitch boys
who still have the wool pulled over their eyes, and they immediately back out.
Yeah.
I found it very funny though, because the elders have been indoctrinating, scaring them their whole life.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they have like magic rocks they can hold in a bag that are supposed to like help them. And one of the guys immediately is like, why the fuck have they never mentioned these before? I don't believe this. I'm leaving. And I was like, that's my guy.
Yeah, honestly.
He's bought in and he's afraid of these demons, but he knows bullshit when he smells it. Mm-hmm. He's like, why have we never heard about this?
Why are these rocks now conveniently going to keep us safe somehow?
Yeah. What are these rocks supposed to do? I ain't playing this. I'm fucking out.
Yeah.
Which I think is just great.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the smartest characters in there.
Yeah.
Shall we DTR?
Yeah, let's DTR this thing.
Okay, well, I will start us off by saying, sort of reiterating, echoing what I said a few minutes ago. I do think this is a good movie.
Yeah.
I did enjoy watching it. Granted, I knew what the twist was. That helped because I was just sort of waiting for it. I did remember a lot more than I thought. The acting, I think, was good. I mean, you got great actors in it. M. Night Shyamalan can set a scene, and he's got great premises. Mm-hmm. The problem is he doesn't really stick the landing most of the time. And sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
Talk about Skin and Marine, great premise, horrible execution.
Horrible.
At least in The Village, great premise, okay decent. Execution.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. Sort of, he maybe was huffing his own fumes a bit too much and created a bit of a stinker.
You know what it reminds me of is that one time we went camping with our friends and they're like, oh yeah, we have a cabin.
Oh Lord.
And it was literally a shack.
Yeah. I was like, don't say the word cabin, because now
you make me think we're gonna have indoor plumbing.
You know what happens when you say cabin?
Air conditioning.
Yeah, let's keep it real. Keep it.
No, keep it a buck. They did not. They gave us 25 cents and a prayer. Exactly. They're like, good luck.
Go ahead. There's a haunted picture in this one.
Oh, I'm not staying in that one.
You want to stay there?
No, I'm good.
So my relationship with this is, I mean, I can't say anywhere near Sho-Dependent. I can't really even say that, like, I would be friends with this movie.
Damn.
This is kind of like just someone, it's like a background character.
Is this the movie you spit gum on in the hallway?
It may as well be.
No, that's Skin and Marine.
I mean, I guess it is. I guess it kind of is. It is that movie that you just sort of see once and it sticks in your mind and you remember it, but not for a good reason.
It's
You
'cause
remember
spit gum on
it because
it.
you're like, oh man, yeah, we had a weird interaction.
It was awkward there.
It was super weird, and that's why I remember it. And now you're making me mad.
Because you're making me remember it.
How dare you sit there and let me spit gum on you? You should have not sat next to a trash can. You absolute weirdo.
Yeah, it's
So
not great.
that's a great comparison. I think the movie is good. I wish it could be better. Hopefully, somewhere in an alternate universe, he absolutely killed it with this one.
He did my twist
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
What could have been,
What could have been? Maybe somewhere in the future there will be a remake and someone will do this justice.
Maybe. Oh boy. Is that all you have to say?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I was never show dependent to begin with on this film, other than like the absolute fear that I felt at a very young age for absolutely no reason. I mean, this movie,
they were scary.
The monster is scary, and to a child, that is a very scary thing. Oh, yeah. But in hindsight, and watching this as an adult, I mean, woof, not scary in the slightest, and also just kind of, it was a slow movie, but I didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you said, it's like, you know what this movie is to me? This movie is like that person that you have a few classes with in college, and you're just like polite to them because you kind of know who they are.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they try to like reach out to you on social media or like continue the relationship, and you're like, no. This is not that is not any of that. I knew you because I had to, not because I wanted to. I'm sorry.
I knew you because we randomly had 5 out of 6 classes together.
Yeah, we kind of had to talk together at some point in our academic career. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good on this movie, but very proud of like essentially every major character in this cast is like still doing well for themselves. So that goes to show something for M. Night Shyamalan, that he knows talent when he sees it. It's just hard when, you could have the best paints in the world, but if you're not a talented artist, you may as well just stick with Crayola. Like,
nice.
Yeah. So that's my metaphor. You're welcome. But yeah, not show dependent. Don't think I ever will be. But it was fun to rewatch this movie and get to know it again from a different lens.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, and with that being said, and that great metaphor right there by Kayla, fantastic work. It's time for us to bid everyone a fond farewell. We can ring the bells and everyone get ready to clean up your dishes. We got a lot of dishes to wash. Who's going to do it? I don't know. Not going to be me, though. I'm an elder.
We run the cult.
What's going on? I got to go put a costume on and run around and scare kids.
Yep. It's your shift tonight, Bobby.
Oh, God. Do I got to skin the animals tonight?
Yep. That's your job, too.
Oh, man. But
I love you sharpen your blade. Well, we got to keep these kids in line.
Hey, thank all of y'all for listening. If you enjoyed, give us a follow, download, spread the word. Tell all your indoctrinated youths that they can find the Sho-Dependent podcast on Apple Pod, Spotify, Google. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we should be there. We better be. I mean, I would hope so. We pay good money to be. You want to follow the pod? Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. That is at SHO Dependent Pod. If you'd like to follow myself at Victor V Sweet, the aforementioned twitch.tv/Victor V Sweet, and Twitter at Victor V Sweet. Also TikTok. We'll see what happens. Kayla, where can you be found? You can find me in the woods wearing the bad color. Uh-oh. Haha. No, I don't really like red. I wear black a lot. Red's too much. Yeah, red's a lot. Red's like, look at me. Oh, it's like the Tutter thing. Hey, everybody. Look at that little mouse in red. He must love attention. That's not me. You can find me on Twitter at DJ Vivitch. On the next episode of the Sho-Dependent podcast, it's time for Eddie, or a young Eddie, a teen Eddie, to get his shit absolutely rock, to get his timbers
You're gonna get
fully shivered, because there is a game.
Imagine just like a ghoul decking you in the face.
Do the thing where I'm knocked out, but my hands are like straight out. It's just
That's how you know you really got hit.
Dude, as fuck.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time for us to cover a game that scared the absolute shit out of me as a teen Eddie. I'm talking could only play it during. I legitimately was like, I cannot play this game at night.
Mhm.
It's too much.
Yeah.
There were so many moments in this game where I flinched beyond flinched.
I'm so excited.
Controller almost went fucking flying. There's
Love
a
it.
level in this game that you are gonna fucking hate.
Oh, please tell
because
me
it
it's not all
has-
scorpions.
No.
Oh,
Worse than
good.
that. What's
What
one
do
of
you
the
mean?
things that scares you a lot? Humanoid in stores.
Mannequins?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Get ready for it. It's a spooky episode. It's called Condemned: Criminal Origins. Played it on the original Xbox. Or was it Xbox? I think it was Xbox 360. It's gonna be a spooky one. Let's see how we do fighting these demons.
I'm already
as
scared.
A 32 and 28-year-old. That's next time.
Yep.
Heed the warning bell, for they are coming.
Oh.
I'm fucking coming.
Okay, knock it off.